Welcome to another video by mt4gadgets.com. In this video we're going to start looking into some of the theory and basics behind MetaTrader programming, and first of all it is important to start understanding which file types you're going to work with when you work with some custom tools, whether you are creating your own tools or if you are downloading from other sources. It's still important to understand which file types you are working with. So in the context of MetaTrader 5, this is specifically for the 5 version. There are several file types which are frequently used. Starting from the top, we have source code files. So this is the actual scripting and coding that happens behind the scenes. So this could be scripts, it could be custom indicators, it could be trading bots, expert advisor, it could be any tooling that makes your trading easier. And the file extension of source files is MQ5, 5 because of the versions, and MQ usually coming from the MQL5 language. Which stands for MetaQuotes language number 5, but the extension is itself MQ5. Moving from source files, we then have executable files. So executable files are the files that your MetaTrader platform is able to understand and run. So they are basically the compiled version of the source codes, and they are able to be run by the MetaTrader 5 platform. Then we have include files. Include files have an extension .mqh, and their purpose is to include a collection of usually reusable code that you can plug and play and reuse in larger programs. After that, we have library files. Library files are similar to include files, but the difference is they have an .ex5 extension and they are pre-compiled, meaning you cannot see the source code of library files because they are compiled, and therefore you cannot even make changes to those. Another file of MQH extension is the header file. In header files, you can usually put constants, classes, functions, anything that can be useful to kind of separate from the main program and include to the main program through separate files. They are source code as well, so you can clearly see what the text included is, and you can also make changes. Lastly, there are resource files, which are not strictly MetaTrader file types. They could be any type of files that you can integrate or use in MetaTrader through scripts and other code. So this is a very quick list of the main file types you are going to see, and I think it's useful to see and explore in MetaEditor some of the files that you are going to encounter. So let's move to the screen sharing. On this screen we have a clean installation of MetaTrader 5, and to see some of the file types we are going to open the IDE, so MetaEditor. This is MetaEditor with a very clean view, and if we want to see some example, we can just expand some of the files or folders in there, and you can see how in the expert folder, for example, we can find some of the .mq5 files, and these are examples of expert advisors or automated trading bots of MQ5 extension. So this is source code. If we open one of these are coming straight or built in from the clean installation of MT5, and you can see all of the source code in there. If you want to see the executable, MetaTrader, not MetaTrader, but MetaEditor is not showing you the EX5 file in there, but you can right click the folder and open folder, and you can see how the file types are present in both versions. So MQ5 for the source code and the .ex5 for the compiled version that can be run through MT5. We can also see some examples of, for example, include files. So if we expand include folder, we can see some of the MQH file. So for example, moving average, this is let's say in an include file with useful functions related to moving averages. And you can see the code, so this you can understand this is a source code. It's not compiled. This is something that can be included in programs, and then it gets compiled all together with the final product there. So these were some examples of source files, include files, and you can see how they appear both in the MetaEditor software as well as in the Explorer folder. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of which file types you will encounter working with custom tools in MT5. Hopefully that was useful and you learned something new. And if you haven't already, come check us out at mt4gadgets.com, and I hope to see you soon.